Welcome to Mancave Movies.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Mancave Movies. My name is Chris, and it is a Tuesday, and I am out this morning, to go and do a little bit of Blu-ray hunting and 4K movie release hunting. I'm also on the lookout for some movie posters. I'm doing up the man cave with I'm looking at doing some light boxes for some like movies and stuff. So I'm looking for some really cool movie posters, things like that. I'm about to head over to Huddersfield, which is about a 25-minute drive from where I live here in Yorkshire. So I'm going to drive for 25 minutes, get to Huddersfield. We're going to go into HMV. We're also going to go into CEX or KEX or SEX or whatever you want to call it. And of course some of the charity shops as well. See if I can find anything decent, any Blu-rays that are up for sale. See what I can find. But yeah, guys, thank you so much. We're going to go now. It is absolutely miserable, the weather. It is horrific today. Terrible weather, but that will not stop me from getting good deals. And of course, I want to see if I can get some more Arrow for my collection. So guys, come along for the journey. It's going to be wet. And not in a dirty way, just wet. Ugh. Oh, the parking man is out. He's up there somewhere, I think. He's watching for people who are illegally parked. It is horrendous. As you can see, it's wet. I'm just going to get into the main town. When I'm parking Springwood car park. Listen, I'm so jealous of all these YouTubers who are from down south and like Kent and Brighton and Bournemouth and anywhere else that's southern. And the weather's gorgeous, it's always nice, it's always lovely. And this is what you get. Up north, it's bloody freezing and cold. That's my Yorkshire accent. The hood is out. It is so wet. I picked the worst day to go Blu-ray hunting. And why? But one thing we do have up here, up north, that maybe sound down south you don't have. Do you remember this? Wimpy. Oh, we like a Wimpy. I used to love Wimpy more than Burger King. So let's go. I don't know where we're going first. Let's just see what happens. So here we are inside HMV. We've got an amazing steelbook off the bat with Creed 2. Great price as well, £17.49. I did like the steelbook here. Dragula Untold on HDR. Someone told me the other day, actually, this is a really good HDR upscale. Maybe they tell me if they were. Battle Royale, classic movie. I've seen this many times. It's just $24.99. I'm like, oh, do I go for it? I don't know. And then, of course, another great steelbook here, Pacific Rim 2. I didn't like this movie as much as the first one, but I do like the steelbook. It's a nice little steelbook for £12.49. Pretty nice. Thumbs up. Here's a classic. Oh, Dario Argento's Deep Red, the Giallo movie. I really want to see. Haven't seen it yet. Heard a lot about it. And another one I remember seeing when I was younger, Children of the Corn. Do I go for the trilogy? Do I go for this? Oh, it's tough. It's a tough one. 2 for £30 with Escape from New York. Is Escape from LA going to be that one as well? 2 for £30? No, it's not. How dare you? The weaker of the movie is £20. Evil Dead 1 though, look at this. Look at this 4K. This has to be part of the collection because look, it comes Evil Dead 2 with the amazing slipcover. Why are we not having a slipcover for the first one? Hills of Ice 2, this is the version, I don't think this is 4K, I think this is the, I'm not sure. Hacksaw Ridge, believe it or not, I haven't seen this film, but this is the Steelbook version, which, oh, it looks so good. I do like some of the Steelbooks in HMV, as well as this one, Shazam, for £13.99, another great Steelbook, and John Carpenter's The Thing at £19.99, a great movie. Absolutely amazing movie, ahead of its time, I always think, with Kurt Russell. We're now into the Arrow section. Look at this, folks. This is an Arrow section to be proud of in HMV. It's a wall of Arrow. What we got? We've got, of course, the amazing Sissy Spacek in Carrie, the classic movie. If you've not seen this, where have you been all your life? Haven't seen this? Don't go in the house because there's a man with a flamethrower. It looks pretty good. Hellraiser 1, 2, and 3. I'm so tempted by this, but I really want to get the 4K. If it comes out in 4K, I think it'd be even better. So I do like the look of this also. House. Now, this movie I remember seeing growing up. The first and the second one. Haven't seen the rest. £45 though. Oh, do I get this? I really love Robert Englund. Oh, I'm tempted. Tempted, really. Alright, just been to HMV. Got my stuff. Woohoo! I have to say, like, I've been to loads of HMVs. That is the best one that I've ever been to. They've got so much stock, especially when it comes to Arrow and Criterion and stuff. Really good for 4Ks as well. So yeah, we've got that now, and now I'm going to go and have a little look in CEX. Let's go. Now, before I go to CEX, I went to a charity shop. Not much there, to be honest. But look, a sealed copy of Green Zone. It's sealed for £2.50. I gotta get this. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about 4Ks. Let's talk about 4Ks. None of that sex business. Oh, look at this. We've got a Jurassic Park Trilogy Collection in 4K. Oh, it looks pretty nice. I do like the box. £35, but minus Jurassic World. Venom Let There Be Carnage, a movie that I didn't mind. It was all right. But it would look pretty good in 4K, I think. Definitely. Fury, one that I haven't seen, but I've heard great things, especially the sound. Top Gun, which is, believe it or not, in HMV was sold out. People are going Top Gun crazy. Pet Sematary, I hated this remake, movie, whatever you call it. Prefer the original. Here we go with the Arrow collection. Look at this. Bay of Blood for £12 from 1971. Great movie. Great price as well for this, £12 for this Bay of Blood. Then we got Blood Rage for £10 from Arrow. Haven't heard much of this, but it's not cranberry sauce. That looks pretty good. The Black Cat by Lucio Fulci. I've got one of his movies, I think, City of the Living Dead. Haven't heard of this one. Case of the Scorpion's Tail for £6. Ooh, good price. Look at this, folks. The same box set in CEX for £30, £15 cheaper. Oh, do I bite the bullet? Oh! Next up, we got Orgies of Edo. Not for me, please. But look at this. Next up, Shogun's Joy of Torture. £12 for this Arrow. Beautiful disc. £12. Not bad. Not bad. Trapped Alive. I've heard great things and bad things about this movie. 1988. I was 4 years old when it came out. I do love the box art on this. Look at that. So 80s. Next up, we got the Yakuza Law for £6. Another one of these kind of martial arty films. Not my bag, if I'm being honest. It's definitely not my genre of movie watch. Next up, look at this slipcover. And it's in great condition for CEX. It is White Fire. Another Arrow Blu-ray. Look at these arrows. They keep coming. Next up, it's not Arrow though, but it's The Lighthouse for £8 on Blu-ray. I have seen 75% of this film, and I haven't seen the end. So I need to find out if The Lighthouse is still working. Who Dares Wins? Another Blu-ray here. This one I have seen many times, but it is only £8. Do I bite the bullet with this one? Ooh, it's a classic with Edward Woodward. Next up, we got Hide and Go Shriek. I believe with the red case, this is an 80 films collection. Yes, it is. Look at that. Thank you, Chris. Pretty cool one. Next up, I've never heard of this. Jack Nicholson, 5 Easy Pieces. Criterion Collection at £15. I just, when I see these, I'm intrigued, but not intrigued enough to buy. Next up, I loved this box. The Cinema Cult box for Flesh for Frankenstein. The goriest, sexiest Frankenstein ever. I love that box for £28. The Howling, a classic. You either love it or you either hate it. There's no in between. It really is one or the other. It's like Marmite. I'm in the love it camp. Darkman Trilogy. I really enjoyed the first one. I didn't mind the second one. The third one was garbage. But it's pretty good for £12. Or £15, sorry. Pretty good. Now, I remember this growing up. The Stand, original miniseries for £10. Lovely slipcover. This is pretty cool. I do like this. Alright, we're done. We've just been to CEX. Just picked up some bits and bobs. Really good Arrow collection in CEX. It's unbelievable. Like, someone must have just gave in all of the Arrow collection. That's the most I've ever seen in a CEX. I have to say, once again, Huddersfield, you are for the win. Great place, man. I mean, I live just close to Halifax, and I thought they were good, but geez, oh, Huddersfield for CEX and HMV for the win. I'm going to go now, and let's go see what we picked up back in the man cave, and it's going to be like magic, like as if we're there now. Look. Whoa! And as if by the power of video editing, I have lost my beard and half of my hair. It was a really torturing 25-minute drive. No, it's not, because I'm filming this the next day. Yes, folks, I had lots of stuff to do. So on yesterday after pickups, I am filming it the next day. It is now Wednesday at nearly 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Folks, I'm trying to get this out because I'm leaving tomorrow to go away on another job that I'm working on abroad. So I go away and I fly out to Spain tomorrow, so I don't come back for like another 10 days or so. So I wanted to upload this video now, and I have another video coming up in a couple of days. I'm going to try and get it scheduled and made, hopefully to come out next. This video will be out today, of course, which is Friday. And, well, today is not Friday. I've told you it's Wednesday, but it's Friday in the future. Hi, Friday. Yeah, you're in the future, so we're coming to you. So yeah, this is scheduled for Friday, and then the next video will be scheduled for the following, I think it'll be Wednesday or so. So I want to try and get some videos loaded up before I go away again. So yeah, I'm coming back in another like 10, 11 days. So I want to get these up. But I have got so much pickups. This was a surprising day for pickups because I went out thinking I wanted to pick up a couple of things. I had in my mind 2 4Ks that I wanted and 2 arrows. That was my plan. That was my thing. And also some movie posters. Now, I'm not going to show the movie posters on the video, but I did pick up... I got 6 movie posters because it was like 3 for £9 in HMV. So I got 6 movie posters, which I'm looking at getting some frames for them. And not only that, I am also going to be getting a movie box. I'm building a movie box with the light behind it kind of thing for the entrance of the man cave. So that's the plan. But I have so many pickups, more than I intended. And I want to go through them now. You've watched the footage of me out and seeing all the stuff. It was a great day for pickups. Huddersfield is like 25 minutes, like I said, drive from where I live. I live close to Halifax in Yorkshire, and basically we've got nice stuff there, and there's no HMV, but there's some good pickups. You can get some good stuff, good Blu-rays. CEX is pretty cool in Halifax, but Huddersfield really knocks out the water when it comes to 4Ks and Blu-rays. They have done themselves proud. If I'm going to be honest, all my shopping now will be done for 4Ks and Blu-rays in Huddersfield. I'll take the drive over, and it's amazing. Their Arrow collection in HMV and CEX was off the chain, and I'm going to go through it now. So I picked up some 4Ks. We'll start with the 4Ks first. This first one was one that has been on my radar for a couple of weeks, but I wanted to see if I was going to get it, and I did, and I'm really happy because this one for me is, people have told me that this should be part of your collection of 4Ks if you're going to get 4Ks, and especially Arrow, and I thought, right, okay, I'm going to get it. And I know that a few people talk about it online on their videos, and it is the majestic Deep Red, the big box. Look at that bad boy. That is a gorgeous pickup. All the stuff on the back, it comes with the booklet and things. I've heard nothing but great things about this movie. Never seen it. So this is definitely a watch, and it's definitely a review coming up as well. So I'm really happy I got that. Really nice copy, as you can see. And Deep Red is now part of the collection, which I'm really happy about. The next one was part of the 2 for £30 deal, and there was so much choice, everybody. As well as that, it was Tom Cruise month, as you can understand. It's funny enough, I watched Top Gun last night for the first time. Oh my God, that movie. It is so good, but I don't know if anybody, it's really gay. A lot of men, loving men in underpants and flying great things, and they feel the need for speed, and yeah, but it was amazing. I loved it. It was a great film, really good film, and I'm looking forward to seeing the second one now. So there was so many Tom Cruise stuff you could get for like £10, and I was like, there was nothing that I've seen most of them, and I was like, I don't want them in 4K. They're not. The 4Ks for me are stuff that I really want. You know, it has to be something that I really want, and I was so close to getting the John Carpenter stuff when it came to The Thing and Escape from New York. I was so close, but I didn't. I went with these two, and they're two of my favorite movies of all time. And it is Evil Dead, as you can see in 4K. You can watch this on a PS5, which I have, which is nice. There you go. So I got the Evil Dead 2 for 30. And on top of that, I got Evil Dead 2, of course, because this gorgeous slipcover. This slipcover is da bomb. I just wish there was one for the first. If there is one for the first, please let me know. I would love one for the first just to keep them uniformed and looking nice. So yeah, really happy I got them, part of the collection. Evil Dead 1 and Evil Dead 2. The next four, the last 4K I got from HMV. This one, so I was thinking about maybe getting the trilogy, but then I thought about it. I've seen this film, and I remember not enjoying the second and third one at all. And I thought, oh, I'm going to have to boost the price by an extra like 20 quid to £20 to get the trilogy. But I thought, I just want the first one. The first one was so creepy growing up, and I really enjoyed this horror movie. And hopefully the 4K does it justice. It is Children of the Corn. This movie, Stephen King, this movie left a lasting impression on me growing up as a child. Really, just got the nice artwork on there as well, and a little kind of cool thing. Oh, it's an arrow. What's a card? Oh, it's a little card. Nice. Nothing special. But there you go. So I got Children of the Corn, which I really found it scary. It was a scary movie growing up. Saw it on VHS. I haven't seen it on DVD or Blu-ray. So this will be a massive jump from when I was younger. So there we go. So that was my 4K pickups. Now I got some amazing Arrow collection. I've just forgot, everybody. I forgot. We never done it. It's time for that section. Go! I can't believe I forgot it. I forgot it in the 4Ks of all. But to be honest, there is a lot of Arrow. There's a lot of Arrow. There's so much Arrow. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm going to go through all the Arrow stuff that I have. I'm going to go through all of that first. So all the Arrow. So this next one. This movie for me, I'd never heard of it. And I've just finished reading, if you've not read Robert Englund's, who played Freddy Krueger, if you've not read his biography, what a read. To find out his struggling days of becoming an actor and never getting the part. Then he was in the TV show V, which I remember seeing that, watching that years ago on DVD. But then, of course, Freddy Krueger, the iconic Freddy machine that became what it was. To read through what he was going through and how it felt for him when he got to the fourth movie, he was just at that point where he's like, I'm nearly finished. I can't do it anymore. His face, getting the makeup on. I really enjoyed the book. It's a really great read. You'll fly through it if you get a chance. Read the book. I read it on when I was on holiday there in Spain. It's great. And one movie he talked about was this movie. He talked about this, and it's by Tobe Hooper. Of course, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Salem's Law, all that good stuff. He directed, and he talks about this in the movie. And I thought to myself, I really want to see this. And when I found out it was an Arrow release, I was like, I'm getting this. And it is The Mangler. I have never seen this movie. He does look like Freddy Krueger up here. It's really funny in the in the background. And what a concept for a movie. It is a laundry machine that pulls people in and folds them like a sheet. It looks like my kind of cup of tea. I really want to see this. So, The Mangler, now part of my Arrow collection. Another one I got from HMV. This movie I remember seeing as well growing up, Clive Barker. I like a lot of Clive Barker stuff, and I read a few of his books as well. And I have heard people saying the Arrow version of this, the Blu-ray, is really good. And it is Nightbreed. So there we go, Clive Barker's Nightbreed. That's also part of the collection. Now, I quite like the look of this. Watching this again, it's been years since I saw it again. I think it was VHS I saw this on last. So there we go. So that is my HMV Arrow stuff. Now I'm going to move on to my CEX Arrow stuff, because I got some really good Arrow and CEX. The first one up I got for £6. It is another one that I've never seen, I've never heard of, but it was I'll be honest with you, it was the slipcover that made me want to buy it. I saw the slipcover and I thought, I want this. It looks awesome. It'll look great in the collection. And it is White Fire. If anyone's seen this, please drop comments. I love reading all your comments in the video, and I like to get back to them as well. If you've seen this, let me know what you think. White Fire, another great one for an old movie from Arrow, which is great. Now, this movie, I think, is actually, if I remember, this is one of my dad's favorite films, and I've seen it, but totally forgot about it. And I do like it. The reason I remember this movie is because the guy that was in the Equalizer TV show back in the 80s was in this movie as well. Edward, I can't say his name. Edward Woodward. And it is Who Dares Wins. I need to get all these stickers off everybody. I don't like just coming in and going, Rah! I've got to take my time to make sure they look nice. I'm sorry, I'm just a bit of I like everything to look uniformed, but I really love the case. I love the case, and of course, you get the other one minus the rating on it, which I might swap over to as well, because I like that. So there we go, Who Dares Wins. Another great one. Another Arrow classic, which I'm pretty chuffed I got. I've heard nothing but great things about this movie. Great being that it's really, a lot of people think it's terrible, but I thought, why not? And it's another one. I got this for £8. It is Trapped Alive from Arrow. Tell me what you think of this movie. The idea and the concept just looks hilarious. You know, the fact that someone during a Christmas party, they fall down this kind of underground thing, and there's a mutant with a taste for flesh underneath. 1988. I was 4 years old when this came out. Let's give my age away. There we go. Great movie, Trapped Alive. I like the look of that. And then finally, as I was about to walk out the door, I've still got a couple more. This is the last Arrow one that I have. I was about to walk out the door, and they had this one behind the counter, and it's got all the stuff with it inside, and it was a pretty good price. I think it was like 13 or 14 pounds I got it for. And I know the 4K's out of this, but I thought I'm going to get the Blu-ray because I've got a really nice, I don't know, I still like the box and everything. It looks great. And it is the classic American Werewolf in London with all the stuff inside. I'm not going to take it all out, but it's got the book, it's got the poster. The poster is going up. I'm going to get the poster framed. The poster looks amazing. But the box art for this, look at that. American Werewolf in London. One of the greatest, if not the greatest werewolf movie of all time. I still can't listen to Bad Moon Rising by Creedence Clearwater Revival without thinking of him transforming into the most amazing werewolf. And the effects for the time were just amazing. Amazing. Right, so that's the last of the Arrow pickups. And then I picked up some other things as well. I picked up a 4K. The reason I picked this up was people were telling me once you get your surround sound and things, this is a great movie to demo your surround sound. Saying that this is really good to demo how clear and how amazing your sound sounds, like your Dolby Atmos and everything. And it is the 4K version. I have not seen this film. Haven't seen it yet. I have it on Blu-ray, but I thought I'll get the 4K because I really want to try and test out my surround sound. And it is Brad Pitt's Fury. Again, I've heard nothing but great things about this movie, and especially when it comes to the Dolby Atmos and everything else, the sound quality. I'm actually quite excited about it. Dolby Atmos there we go. And it comes in that slip. That slip is amazing. So there we go, another one, £12 for that. That's Fury, Brad Pitt. Then I picked up two Blu-rays. This one because I remember this growing up. I'm going to be really bad here. We had a dodgy copy of this when I was growing up in VHS, and I'll never forget. It must have been my dad, but we never had a front cover for it. And I think he drew a picture of a wolf. I always remember that. I know that sounds weird, Dad. If you remember that, please write in the comments. But I remember he drew like a picture of a werewolf, and it was a VHS version. And it's got mixed reviews. A lot of people don't like it, but again, it's nostalgic, and it is The Howling on Blu-ray.
Really good movie. I think personally, it's my own opinion, and it's from Horror Vault, and it's a really nice Blu-ray. I do like the slip. The slip was what again? It's the slips that make me want to buy the thing. If it was just normal, I'd maybe go £6. But 1981, man, I wasn't even born, and I do remember we had a copy of this, a dodgy VHS. The next one is another one I remember growing up, and I absolutely love, 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 love this TV miniseries. And it's Stephen King. And the reason I love it is because they tried to remake it now recently with all these kind of Hollywood actors, and it flopped big time. And I remember watching it, and it was terrible. It is Stephen King's The Stand. And again, it comes in that gorgeous slipcover, which is cool. But all I remember about this movie is how good Gary Sinise was. This is when Gary Sinise was starting to kind of come into his own and become this amazing, unbelievable actor. Because I believe, question me, tell me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I'm pretty sure this was 94, and not long after this, he smashed the blockbuster that was Ransom with Mel Gibson and Rennie Russo. That's one of my favorite films of all time, Ransom. Give me back my son. So there you go, Gary Sinise and The Stand. I enjoy. Rob Lowe's in this. Rob Lowe as well, man. And again, the slipcover was too good to pass up. Really good version, copy. No bangs, no dings. It looks nice. So there we go, The Stand. Pretty cool. And then my last pickup I'll go through was my charity shop. Now, not a lot when it came to the charity shops you saw in the footage. I went into 3. 2 of them didn't have Blu-rays. 1 did. And this one, I couldn't just leave it there because I looked online and it was selling on eBay, brand new and sealed for £5.50. And this one was sealed. I've seen this movie. It's all right. It's not my favorite wartime movie and action, but it's pretty cool. And it is Matt Damon's Green Zone. And it came sealed, and it was £2.50 from, I think it was Oxfam. And I was like, I have to get it. It's just sitting there. Nobody loves it. All sealed. Hasn't been opened. And I thought, I'll pick it up for £2.50. So, folks, those were my pickups. It was bigger pickups than I thought, but a lot to watch, a lot to get through. Don't forget, folks, if you're enjoying the content, drop a thumbs up on the channel, and of course, subscribe if you haven't already. The amount of people that are watching is awesome, but when I can look at everything, the amount of people that are watching that are not subscribed, come on, come and join us. Come and join the family of Mancave Movies. Thank you to everybody, to all the content creators out there. I'm enjoying watching all of your stuff. It's giving me life, and it helps me to make the content that I'm making today. And on top of that, folks, I've got a review coming up very shortly of the movie The Deeper You Dig, another Arrow classic. And then on top of that, I'm going to have another video coming up, I think, of the Mangler review. So there'll be 2 reviews coming up after this also. So some content. Leave your comments below. I would love to hear from you. Take care of yourselves and each other, and stay safe and keep watching great movies. Peace, love, and all that good stuff. Bye!